Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable. Yeah, today we are going to have a look at Paul Heyman and his new faction. We're calling it a faction. We don't actually know the full ins and outs of this yet. Obviously, we know that Paul Heyman is heavily being involved in factions throughout his time in WWE, including that of the Bloodline. He has now left the island of relevancy and is now looking to get a new allegiance. But a part of the Dangerous Alliance back in WCW. I'm going to have a look at how this could happen in WWE. We've already seen two parts of this. Obviously, he required Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41 after turning on Roman and CM Punk. So we've seen that already. And then on Monday night, we saw Braun Breaker join the crew, the dangerous duo, so to say. But I feel like there's more could be added to this team. I'm not stuck on it just being these two. I don't see these as a tag team or anything. I feel like there's room for more people. And I'm going to use the mould of the Dangerous Alliance from WCW. Like I said, we've already got two parts of this in, which Seth Rollins is definitely like the Rick Rude, the big star, the one what is going to go for the title, the one what is going to be the main figurehead of the group, pretty much like Rick Rude was in WCW. Then, obviously, you've got to counter that with a rising star, and that is Bron Breakker. And I see him as a bit of a stunning Steve Austin. Obviously, he was a smash mouth brawler. Went on to be a smash mouth brawler when he turned into Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course. But Bron Breakker's very moulded that similar way. So, yeah, them two have been sorted out. But we're going to have a look at the rest of the Dangerous Alliance and see how they are moulded. And then, obviously, we had the tag team element. And this is where it's just my opinion. I mean, I suppose you could stick any tag team from NXT in this position. But there is a photograph or a conversation that was certainly had between Nathan Frazier and Seth Rollins, which was very interesting. This was when Seth Rollins was world champion. I could see this, Fraxium. Imagine Fraxium being a part of this new alliance. Imagine them turning heel. That would be huge. I mean, we've seen them as a babyface tag team in NXT, but let's move them up to the main roster and make them heels. Let's just flip it on its head, and they could just join straight into this alliance. They're a very good tag team. Oh my god, I think it's kind of a mouth-watering to see them change their character a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this. So they would be the tag team element. They would take the place of Bobby Eaton and I think it was Arn Anderson at the time. Then we had like the enforcer, Larry Zbyszko. He was kind of like the guy what they got to do the dirty work. He went in and did the hard stuff. And I feel like there's several people they could do here and use. And one being Jeff Cobb. I mean, we know we haven't seen him yet on TV. I think he's still got dates to do for New Japan Pro Wrestling. But once them dates are up, I can see him being used. I mean, it's a bit of a push. I know that a lot of people want, when they have these new stars coming in, they shove them straight through NXT. But we have seen on a fair few occasions where they have just gone straight onto the main roster. Look at Tama Tonga, look at Tonga Loa, look at Jay Cargill, and so on and so forth. So Jeff Cobbs, it's interesting. I just wonder how they are going to use him once he does finally arrive. Juxtaposed to that, you could move Rusev. You could use Rusev. Rusev is someone which just made his debut his return back on Monday night. He could be used. I mean, he is a big foreboding character. From what I can see, though, they kept him very much separate, and he's had his own return. If they was going to use him in this new alliance, maybe you'd have saved his return until he, was needed for this alliance angle. So yeah, I've got a feeling it could be more Jeff Cobbs than Rusev. As a little bit of a twist to this, obviously we saw Becky make a heel turn against Lyra Valkyria on Monday night. Maybe she joins this faction. And yes, of course, as soon as you had a female to any kind of faction, you'll have all the little Wyatt Six ears all prick up. Because they would be like, oh my god, we could do this feud. Yeah, this is why I don't like it, and why I would not put Becky in this new alliance, just to stop all of that, basically, because I don't want them to be linked anywhere near the Wyatt Six, because, man, no. Anybody who gets tarnished with that brush these days are just going to find themselves sitting in catering. No, I mean, honestly, I'm only saying this from a good place, Wyatt Six. I don't know. I don't want them anywhere near this alliance, this dangerous alliance. It's not a feud that I want. It's not a feud that we need. And so keeping Becky away from the alliance as well is very important. Please do not book her with this group. So keep it all male. Keep it that side. Because I know she's married to Seth. Doesn't mean that they have to wrestle together. They did it before. It's stunk out the house. Let's not do it again. Thank you. Anyway, I digress. This is my dangerous alliance. This is my new Paul Heyman's alliance. So I would have Seth, Bron, which we know, Fraxium as the tag team, and then I'd put in Jeff Cobbs as their kind of enforcer, their Larry Zbyszko. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Who would you pick and put in this new alliance? There's a lot of theories about Austin Theory what are floating around. But really, what do you do with Grayson Waller? That's my only problem with that one. But yeah, let me have your views in the comment section below. Let me have your views in the comment section below. I don't know what I've just said there. But I digress. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Who would you have in Paul Heyman's new alliance? I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now.